我昨天在惠灵顿去做指甲了，我觉得是最可怕的也最贵的指甲，可是看起来还不错。So I went for a manicure yesterday, and I have to say it was probably the scariest yet most expensive manicure I've ever had in my life. But the overall result actually came out really nice, so I have nothing to complain about. The problem in Wellington is not finding a nail salon because there are quite a few of them around. It's finding one that can do what you want to do at the price that you want it done. For example, with my nails, I have acrylic on my nails, so I had to have the acrylic taken off, and then I wanted to try gel powder nails. So even though a lot of places do gel powder nails, not many places could take off the acrylic. So finally I found a place that did this. It's my first time doing gel powder nails, and from my understanding it's much better and a much healthier and a much stronger version, but yet similar to acrylic. So the place I found was in Cuba Street. It's run by a Vietnamese couple and it's called NY Nails. They could actually take the acrylic off and replace it with the powder nails at a whopping 65 New Zealand dollars. Actually, I shouldn't say whopping, because compared to the other salons, this price was actually very competitive and not that much. Most of the other nail salons charged quite a bit more than this. So I went on a very cold Thursday evening and the place was completely empty, which is both a good thing and maybe not such a good thing. But they assured me that it was much busier during the day, but when it gets cold, people sort of stay home, they don't go out. So I sat down and first a girl started clipping my nails, which I found really strange because my nails were quite long already. And then she started tearing the acrylic off, which was even stranger and rather painful, I have to say. So she quickly picked up that I didn't want the nails torn off. I wanted the acrylic soaked off, which seems like a very old-fashioned way of doing it in New Zealand. It seems like everyone tears it off here or something, I'm not sure. Anyway, I ended up soaking my acrylic nails instead of having them torn off, which did take a very long time. At this point, also changed. A man came over and started doing my nails, and no longer a woman. And when the nails were all soaked off, he asked me if I wanted white tips or clear tips. I said white. He then cut my long nails even shorter and super glued the white tips on. I really started to worry at this point, but I was way too far along the process already, and I thought, you know what, I'll just go with it and see how this ends up. So anyway, he cut the nails really short and then he glued the white tips on. Once that was dry, he cut those white tips to the desired length, and then he started with a gel powder. Well, to me, the gel powder looked very similar to the acrylic. You know, it's powder in a little thing, and then they put the liquid in and put it on your nails. Something worth pointing out, the precision and the speed at which this guy worked was really impressive. He clearly knew what he was doing, and he's done this many times before. And even though it was like all really strange and scary to me, he seemed very confident in what he was doing, so I just let it continue. After he did the powder gel overlay, it hardened really quick, just same as acrylic. He shaped them and he buffed them before the final step, which was a clear gel that he put as a top coat. He did give me the option if I wanted to add color, but I quite like the white tip, so I just left it in clear. This particular salon also offers lots of other things, as you can imagine. I imagine the prices are seasonal, but they also offer acrylic sets like I showed before, and it's all on special price. Then they have the gel, then they have top-ups, they also have pedicures, they have a spa pedicure, and they also have a few eye-related things like lashes, extensions, things like that. So then I was done. I paid the $65, and I have to say I think it looks really nice. I'll have to see how it grows out and if it actually is that much nicer than acrylic. But for the time being, it looks really nice. He did a really good job. I think they look really, really nice and much thinner than acrylic as well.